Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got a couple of very interesting bodybuilding updates, and the first thing we got is, I don't know if interesting is the right word to describe this, maybe more something like weird. So Michael Daboul, we got some more drama with him. You guys might remember him getting basically beat up by the security guards at that show, the Two Bros Pro event, and now we got something new from him. So basically, you can see this scar on his face, and he has a story about it apparently. Let me show this to you.
In the last few weeks, some people they were asking me why I feel so down. In 2022 on January, on the New Year day, on the same day of the New Year, I got this scar. 16 stitches in my face. Someone attempted to murder me. And I did not press charges. I lied to the whole universe about who did this. I start saying something fall down on my face while someone attempted to murder me. And yet, I did not do nothing about it. There is no one in the entire universe knew about this who did it except me and that person. The same person who betrayed me and trying to get money out of me. I'm willing to go under lying program to see who did this and let the world know.
Well, alright, there isn't really much to say about this. Basically, 3 years ago, somebody tried to murder him, as he says, and that's where he got this scar from, and he hid that away as a secret. Only him and that person knew what happened, and apparently now that person betrayed him and is trying to take money away from him. So I'm assuming this is probably like his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife. I don't know if he's married, but it sounds like something like that. And I probably shouldn't speculate, but he posted this, it's all over the social media, so I felt obligated to make a video about it, but I have no idea what exactly happened and why did he make a post about this now, 3 years later. Again, the only guess is that it's his wife or girlfriend. I guess they had a very, very heated argument and she did that to his face and he's now describing that as a murder attempt, but it seemed, I guess, he stayed with that person for a while after that, for the last 3 years, and now some new issue is happening, so now he's opening up about it, and I don't know what happened, guys. It's just weird, it's just me trying to make sense of it, but maybe he's gonna explain it, maybe not, but yeah, there you go, that's the story he made today. What makes more sense for me to talk about is his current look. So, at 3 weeks out of Dubai Pro, that's right, he's doing Dubai Pro. I don't know if there are any other big name classic physique guys doing this show, so he might take away the win. You never really know with classic. In open bodybuilding, it's different. You already know who are the top guys, and they're kind of established. But in classic, somebody new can show up and shock the world. So him being the favorite to win this show doesn't really mean much, but yeah, let's say he's the favorite as far as I know. I'm not aware of any other top name classic physique guys doing Dubai Pro, but if you guys do, let us know down below in the comment section. But as far as Michael Daboul, once again, as you can see, he looks great. The shape is there, the conditioning is there. He's always in great condition, the size is there, and yeah, this guy is definitely one of the best guys in the world, like a top 10, a classic physique guy, something like that. So if nobody new, nobody insanely good shows up, he's gonna win the Dubai Pro. So you guys tell me down below what do you think about his physique, and also what do you think about what happened, what he's talking about, if you even want to get into that. I know it's weird, but it's out there. He made a story, so there you go, guys. You tell me what you think if you want. On a more positive, or should I say normal note, we have a physique update by Behrouz. a former, or let's say reigning Dubai Pro Open bodybuilding champion who is prepping to defend his title in 3 weeks from now. And we got this physique update. You can see right here what he looks like. I mean, from the back, I'll show you the front in a second, but this is the most recent one, and here you can kind of get the idea of his conditioning. And do I think he's gonna be ready on stage? I think so. I think he's going to be in really good shape. Do I think he could... Do I wish he looked better at 3 weeks out? Do I wish he looked more conditioned 3 weeks out? I mean, not necessarily. Like, some guys do need that. They need to get ready early so they can just go slowly into the show without doing a lot of cardio or doing a hard diet. But some other guys, when they get ready early, they kind of start to fade. And they can't hold the look. So, I don't know which type is Behrouz, but I think he's going to be ready right on time. I think this condition is perfect for 3 weeks out. I think he's going to be in good condition 3 weeks out. But is he ready now already? No, I don't think so. It doesn't really look like that. But then again, this is just day lighting, natural light. So there aren't really a lot of shadows. Here you can see clearly what is going on. So I think he would look better under some bright lights. But still, you can get a pretty good idea. And my assessment is he's going to be ready perfectly on time for Dubai Pro. Now, from the front, under a proper lighting, he looks much better. And this right here is from a week ago, and this looks phenomenal, man. Like, Behrouz has that crazy shape, crazy balance, symmetry, proportions, conditioning as well, and like small waist. Really genetically blessed bodybuilder, and definitely one of the top 10 best bodybuilders in the world, probably higher than 10th. But you guys know what is the issue with the visa. He might not be able to compete at the Mr. Olympia, but let's hope for the best. However, once again, conditioning for 3 weeks out, from the front, in the upper body at least, looks good. I mean, under these lights from the back, it also looks pretty good. So he's not going to be ready in 1 week. I don't think he's going to be ready like 2 weeks out, but he's going to be ready on the day of the stage. I think he's going to be good enough, and, you know, I think he's most likely going to win. He's going to be probably the same lineup like last year, same top 4, because Nathan Diaz is competing, William Bonac as well, and Nick Zilla. So we're going to have the repeat from last year, same guys. I still believe Behrouz is most likely going to end up on top, but you never know. I mean, if he doesn't bring great conditioning, great peak, it doesn't have to mean anything that he won last year. He might still lose, because he did lose to, I think, both Nathan and William Bonac. I'm not sure about Nathan, but I know he lost to William Bonac, and I think Nathan beat William Bonac. So yeah, in that sense, he kind of lost to both of those guys last year. So it all depends on what these guys bring. But if Behrouz is 100% on, I have him as the favorite, and I think he's that much better than everybody else. He's young, he's fresh, he's complete, he's huge, he's always shredded. So I think he's definitely the one to beat at this show. You guys tell me, what do you think? Alright, the next thing we got is something, well, very interesting, I would say. So basically, we have another athlete of Stefan pulling out of his show, which is Toronto Pro. So this is Stefan Didoshak, and he's prepped by Stefan Kinzel, and he made this post. He posted this photo of him in which his conditioning, I mean, does it look good enough for 1 week out? I would say no. I mean, I don't think so. Like, Regan also didn't look great, but he managed to do something with that peak week, and he really got in pretty good shape. I mean, maybe if this guy pulled up Patrick Moore and like lost 15 pounds in 1 week, maybe he could get ready, but no, this is definitely not great condition. It's better than Blessing, for example, who still decided to compete, but this guy decided to pull out, and he says, this decision hasn't come easily for me. I won't be competing in Toronto next weekend. Unfortunately, my body hasn't been responding as we had hoped. I'm always up for a challenge. This was a much shorter prep than I'm used to, and we just need more time. I wasn't gonna put myself on stage with a package that I was not entirely happy with. Right now, it's all about resetting and bringing the body back to life. I will not be entirely shutting things down. With it being early enough in the year, I have a ton of shows to choose from, and I believe taking a step back to reassess is the right move. Don't count me out, we are still working, and he tags his coach, boss of Outlaw, Stefan Kinsel, and he says, not every contest prep goes as planned. What worked in the past may not work this time around, which is why it's important to listen to our bodies and log. What do I think about this? I mean, basically what he says is that just his body didn't react the same way it did last year to the same approach. It's not like it's a health issue or anything like that. It's just what he was doing during his prep didn't work. And his coach is Stefan Kinsel. And I'm saying all this because yesterday I made a video about whether Stefan is actually a good coach because he has been failing lately with his athletes. Kinda the same thing that happened with Matt Jansen last year. So could this be simply the work overload that Stefan is experiencing? I mean, he has way too many clients currently, and he just can't pay enough attention to all of them. And that's why this is happening. I mean, again, we had Blessing this weekend just failing terribly, probably showing his worst look of all time on that Legion stage. I mean, Regan Grimes, who was basically late the entire prep and almost pulled out of New York Pro, but somehow in the last moment managed to bring the condition. And he says he was doing a whole bunch of cardio, like twice a day, long cardio, and he got down to like 250 and he managed to get in condition and to look great, but he barely made it. Martin Fitzwater, who looked pretty bad at Pittsburgh and at the Prague Pro prejudging as well. James Hollinshead not looking his best, Eddie Arnold, and so on. A lot of guys failing lately while being prepped by Stefan, and today we got another one. Another bodybuilder, open bodybuilder, pro bodybuilder, pulling out of a show at like 1 week out simply because he did not get ready, because the approach didn't work as well as it did last year. So you guys tell me, what do you think about this? But I think we can all agree pretty much. It's most likely just it. You know, Stefan having way too many clients and not being able to focus fully on all of them. And how can you focus on all of these guys? Like, coaching is not just looking at the photos and deciding the next move. You need to think about your clients in your free time, right? I mean, when you have 200 clients or 300, whatever he has, it's impossible to think about all of them in your free time when you're not looking at the photos. And if you just look at the photos and you make a decision, that's different. That's not really being committed. So I think that's what's happening, and if you guys, for example, need a coach, somebody who's actually going to pay attention to you, I don't work with a lot of people, I don't advertise myself too much because I don't want to have a whole bunch of clients, I'm mainly focused on YouTube, but I actually enjoy coaching, I pay attention to all of my clients, and I'm not charging a lot of money, neither, so if you guys need somebody who is affordable, very available, focused on you, DM me on Instagram about that, and tell me down below what you think about this guy pulling out, also prepped by Stefan Kinsel. Alright, and finally we got a new physique update by Kang. I don't even know if you guys remember this guy anymore. I mean, he was fourth at Mr. Olympia, I think the first or like the second year, something like that, maybe the third year. And he became pretty popular since then. He's from China and he looks great, man. I mean, he has pretty good aesthetics, pretty good shape, massive legs, and like very, very pretty lines, like aesthetic physique with dominant quads. But for some reason, he wasn't really able to crack that top spot at Mr. Olympia after that fourth. I think it's simply because the division developed, it grew, and he kind of stayed pretty much the same. I mean, he progressed a little bit, but not enough. I think his body still needs to come up in size, legs definitely not. But even though his legs are dominant, in some poses he looks pretty balanced, like the front double. However, his back needs to grow, his upper body thickness needs to get better, and also he needs to bring good condition. That's something he's been failing with for the past couple of years. This time around it looks pretty good, but we are 1 week out, less than 5 days out of Toronto, so I don't think he's going to be super shredded, but I do see him winning Toronto. And as far as like the Mr. Olympia, cracking the top 10, I don't see that happening. I mean, he looks great, but he needs to get some more size in that upper body, more thickness in the upper body to actually be competitive against the top 10 guys. But down below, guys, you tell me what do you think about whichever part of this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. For more content like this, guys, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. All the best and bye-bye.